What's up, y'all? It's the one and only Brotherhood Healing, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I just want to say the message of the day is the moment you forget, karma remembers. Let me say that again. The moment you forget, karma remembers. And what I mean by that is sometimes in this life, we have circumstances and situations where we feel as though we're able to have our cake and eat it too. But then eventually what happens once we start having our cake and eating it too, we start eating both. We start eating the cake, keeping the cake, eating the cake, keeping the cake. And so what happens is a lot of times it'll sit in the back of our minds like, damn, like certain situations that you know is wrong or shit that you're not supposed to be doing. It sits in the back of your mind and it plays and plays and plays. And sometimes, and like I said, eventually, just with the way duality works, you'll forget about it. And then the moment you forget about it, karma eventually, like I said, whatever you believe, like karma, God, universe, etc., some divine power is going to remember the things that you did that you deemed immoral, or not even if you don't deem it immoral or you don't deem it wrong, it's still going to remember you did those things because you thought you could have your cake and eat it too. And then sometimes you'll have certain situations that come up and you're just like, damn, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? And sometimes a lot of the shit that you did thinking that you could have your cake and eating it too will not come back into your mind, but it'll come back to your mind in the form of this like crazy fucked up situation that ultimately you end up losing certain shit, and it's just like so bad to the point you can't figure out why you are getting what you're getting. But that's because you forgot about all the fucked up shit that you done from not even just from like one moment, like a lifespan, like a short lifespan, like 20, maybe 10 years or 10 years or so, you were doing some crazy shit. Like, and then you forget for those 5 years. And now karma's like, okay, well, you thought you could get away with this. So now you owe us a debt of 1 year of fucked up shit. And like I said, sometimes that's just the pendulum swing. Like that's the way that it goes. And like I said, sometimes karma misses. Well, karma never misses. Karma, I don't care who you are. Karma never misses. It just hits at a very different stage. Like sometimes you think that you get away with certain things, but sometimes karma can take many different forms. It could wait years, months, even days. Like sometimes some people has karma that waits certain times. Like I said, I know with me that shit hit instant because it's just like I can't feel the karma or nothing too long. So like whenever I do some crazy shit, karma hits quick, and so that way it balances out. My pendulum swing stays in the middle point. So, like I said, sometimes just remember, like, even though you think that you get away with it for the day, you never get away from it for a while. It'll always come back. It just picks the right time. And the right time is when you are sitting on high, thinking nothing can touch you, and then bam, life sets in and gives you the most awful shit ever. So like I said, sometimes even if you can't get your get back, karma always gets its get back. Like I said, you don't even have to be the karma. Like I said, sometimes you not being the karma allows the situation to pile up, stack up, build, and then like a tower of bricks just hit you, just like bam. So always remember that in this life, it's all about duality. And sometimes in this life, you have to practice transcendence. And with transcendence, you have to transcend the idea of duality and see it as one, in which it is one, good and bad. They're just perspectives at the end of the day. So, like I said, even though it's a bad perspective, it's a perspective at the end of the day that is only doing what it's supposed to, which is helping you to experience human nature to its entirety. So, like I said, you can't enjoy the good without getting the bad. And yeah, I think that sums up the video. If you like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, all that, and I will see you all in the next video.